Is this on the level, Claire? I remember getting some very strange phone calls.
When I'm tired from get off work and lying in bed, I always pick this up.
The morning stream. The tingling means it's working.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to TMS. It is yet another morning stream. Brian Dibbett is still gone. I'm Scott Johnson. That's Bobby Frankenberger sitting in for said Brian. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Brian's gone. There's a really great picture of him on Facebook of him, Tina, and Brian's dad in the middle. And when I first saw it, I thought, because he's getting some kind of award. I think they built their vacation kind of around this trip for the award ceremony. I think. Anyway, he can clarify tomorrow, but I thought it was like a politician or something in the middle, because I haven't seen his picture of his dad in a long time. So he's getting recognized for some physics and medicine thing, which is pretty cool. And I thought, they're going to talk about how they met their local congressperson they voted for, and he's out there fighting a good fight in Washington. And it's like, no, it's his dad. So
it does look kind of like a picture like that, right?
Yeah.
It looks kind of like, and in part because his dad looks like a real, important dude.
He does.
You know?
Yeah, he looks like he's up to real business.
He's got that air about him. Like this is not a jokey buffoon like the rest of us.
He's run entire cancer departments at like big wig hospitals, and he's like a big deal. This fella. You know, but I'm excited to hear all the stories. He'll bring those back with him tomorrow, and we'll find out what debauchery he got up to in the heat wave that was Washington, D.C. It's been very hot there. Couple things to get out of the way this morning. Nerdtacular. Everybody who came to TMS Vegas knows this is happening this year, or next year, 2026. And they know that I announced it live there, but they may not either have heard that because they didn't go to Vegas, or they just forgotten that I mentioned it. Well, we're making moves, all right? Making quick moves. And one of those
making money moves?
Making big money moves. And one of those big money moves is that we set up a survey on the website. This is at frogpants.com/nerdtacular, spelled just like it sounds. And in there, the very first thing is this form. You just go fill out this quick survey form. And it basically just gives me some ideas about rough numbers of who might be coming or who is showing interest in coming, the kinds of things they want to see there. None of this is like personal info grabbing. I'm not doing anything with it. In fact, you don't even have to use your email unless you want to get info later. But while you're there, you can peruse all the old photographs of previous events. Look, Chris Metzen and Joey Image. How can you not love that? Look at that. Look at Jury in his hoodie. Look at that. Look at Patrick and his flag. You know, Veronica. Look at these people. Look at my sister Wendy. Look at me, about 28 pounds lighter. You know, a great time to be alive. There's Steven. Anyway, if you want to hop over there and fill this out, just really helpful in kind of knowing who's coming, what's going on, that sort of thing. Quick note: the plan right now is the heart of Salt Lake City. We're not doing the snowbird thing, at least at this stage. That's not the plan, and the reason for that is tons of amenities, restaurants, bars, side quests, things to do in this little block of the city where it's beautiful down there, and there's so much cool stuff. It's right by the convention center. We're gonna have our own convention space. It's gonna be rad. But we need your feedback so we can make the best event possible. Because who knows? I don't know if it'll be a regular thing again or not. It may be. It may not be. Right now, I'm treating it like let's do a big one-off and see how it goes. But we need your feedback. So frogpants.com/nerdtacular. Go sign up today and not sign up. Go. Let me know what you think. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also, Bobby, I need you to make sense of something. All right.
Oh, okay.
I pinged you about this yesterday because I saw.
I was going to pretend like it was. I was hearing it for the first time.
The magic of radio.
Yeah.
No, in the interest of transparency, I saw this thing yesterday, and I begged Bobby. I said, please, can we talk about this tomorrow? And you, of course, consented. So there are a lot of dumb things online. It's not. There's no shortage of it, but once in a while, something will catch my interest. And this TikTok video from this dude bro who's sitting by a pool covered in tats, looking very dude bro-y. It's fine, whatever. Live your life. He's got this query, which didn't sound that sincere, but he asked this question, and I thought, what a more perfect thing to have than while our sitting co-host is a science guy who loves science, loves to talk about the science of all things, whether it be the climate or why did the egg explode, whatever it is in between, all the science things, right?
Right.
So
this way I don't have to be sitting in the chat frantically trying to type 300 characters at a time to correct you and Brian, right?
Precisely. So in this case, you get to answer it directly. So I'm going to play the audio from this content. I'm not going to do the video. It's just distracting. But this is his question. You'll note he put some very sort of X-Files-y style music behind it to sort of enhance the what's going on kind of vibe of the whole thing. And then you can answer it. Here you go.
Don't you find it odd that the sun is 1,000,000 times bigger than the earth, and the heat and the light from the sun travel 93 million miles all the way to the earth? And at the equator, it's scorching hot, but only 4,000 miles away at the poles, which is about a 0.0004% difference, it's freezing? Make that make sense.
Make that make sense, Bobby Frankenberger. Make that make sense.
Yeah. He's very, very precise with his number. It's a wonder why he was so precise with that distance between the Earth and the equator and the poles that he didn't get the size of the sun compared to the Earth correct.
No, he sure didn't.
1 million times larger. It's 1.3 million times larger. It's a lot. It's bigger than that.
Yeah. Which he might think, he may hear you say that if he was sitting here right now and go, oh, well, that even better supports my thing because it's bigger and that means it's closer, which means there should be more heat at the poles.
Yeah, right. So that's kind of why I brought that up. Well, I wanted to say like it's even crazier than that. This is really easy to answer. I'm gonna assume that maybe this isn't a fair assumption, but I'm going to assume that this person is a flat earther, and that's why they're asking this question. Yeah,
that or they're just trying to stir stuff up to get hits. I mean, their eyeballs. It's one of those two things. Maybe the same. It could be exact. They don't even have to be mutually exclusive. So, yeah. Because
if you understood that the Earth is curved, it answers this question pretty easily. So the reason that the equator is hot is because the sunlight, the energy from the sun, which it doesn't matter how far away the equator is versus other parts of the Earth. The distance doesn't really matter because the energy is traveling through the vacuum of space. So it's not getting like it's all just photons are going
right.
Like it's
sure.
They're not dissipating. Now, at very, very large distances, yes, it will get spread out more, but we're not that far away from the sun, so the angle is not really that big of a deal. But the reason that it's hotter at the equator is because all that energy from the photons is hitting the Earth directly.
Yeah.
Like shining straight down. But as you move up towards the poles, the Earth curves. And so if you think about all of the sunlight coming straight down, we're so close to the sun. Well, really, we're far enough away from the sun that you can think about all the energy coming down towards the Earth in straight parallel lines all across the face of the Earth.
Right.
And what I mean is it's not coming directly down perpendicular to the surface of the Earth. I just mean that if you hold up a ball and on a sheet of lined paper, you know how the lines on the paper will all be perpendicular, hitting the different parts of the curve of that circle, right?
Right.
That's how it's happening on the Earth too. It's all coming. So the stuff at the equator is hitting directly, sort of perpendicular to the Earth, whereas the stuff at the poles is obliquely hitting the surface of the Earth. It's glancing off the side. It's not coming straight down at the Earth. And so the same amount of energy is actually hitting a larger surface area. Like if you could measure like 1 square meter of sun energy coming straight at the Earth, it hits a smaller space at the equator than it does at the poles. That gets spread out over the surface because it's hitting a curved surface. And so less energy is hitting any given point on the Earth the farther away from the equator you get. It's that simple.
That makes sense to me. And it just seems like there are people, maybe this guy would do this. I don't want to assume things about people, but let's just say, let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and assume something about a guy. All right. It seems like he might be the kind of guy that would go, for example, and he would walk over to his giant radiator in the winter, right? Big old heater. And then hold a baseball over here and go, see? It's just as warm at the top as it is in the middle and that's the same as the sun. Like he would create what he thinks is a scale experiment with a baseball and a radiator, and he would be wrong about how all that works. So I guess I'm just using this as an excuse for people to check out All Around Science, the weekly podcast by Bobby Frankenberger, where he and his fabulous co-host discuss all things science. All right?
Yeah.
Do that.
Check it out.
Enlighten yourselves. But you don't always have to be playing that music behind your shit to try to convince us that there's some conspiracy going on. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If that guy were genuinely trying to get an answer, then he could email us at allaroundscience.com.
There you go.
We would answer his question on the show.
I like that. It'll be hard because he was a random stranger I saw on my For You page on TikTok and has no connection to me at all. But if we could somehow work that out, the universe is not as big as we think it is. We could make this happen. All right. Well, that was awesome. We're going to play a game now. Apparently, you have prepared a game. And by doing so, you have ensured that we here on the on the podcast are going to have a great time. To do that, we have to bring Brian Dunaway in here. It is a lot. Let's see if I can add him to the call. I'm mostly killing time to do that. There we go. All right, here we go. Look who it is. It's old Brian Dunaway joining us from some remote location in South Carolina also. Brian Dunaway, are you there? You're muted, by the way, Brian Dunaway. I don't know if you saw that there.
It is a little remote, isn't it?
I mean, compared to where you are, I think so. Well, you'd know better than me. Where are you compared to where he might be?
Muted.
Oh, there you are. You were muted. Hi. Hello.
That's weird. I didn't mute me. Okay, anyway. Oh, hi, Scott and Bobby.
Hi. How are you?
Hi.
Bobby Scotts.
How remote are you compared to where Bobby lives?
What did we decide, Bobby? It's like an hour and a half or so. I'm on the about the west coast. I'm on the west coast of South Carolina, right?
The west coast.
West Coast.
Yeah, I'm in Columbia, so I'd imagine
it's about an hour or so. Yeah.
Who's the closest to like a good beach? You know,
definitely me.
Oh,
definitely you.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. All I've got is lake water. Lots of it.
How often, Bobby, do you go to the lake? You know,
to the lake.
Not the lake. Sorry, the coast is what I meant. But yeah.
My in-laws. I grew up near the beach.
Yeah.
I grew up near Charleston, and then my in-laws still live there, so we go down there very often. But I'm not much of a beach person. I don't like going to the beach very much.
Well, look.
Oh, I am a beach person.
I think it's your.
Does that mean you're mountain folk?
It means he's a sexy. He's got a sexy body and doesn't want people to, gaze upon it.
Yeah.
For too long.
I get too much attention when I'm at the beach. You know.
Yeah. It's like staring at the.
How does it feel like the sun is hitting your equator the whole time you're there?
The
Is that how
equator?
that feels? Yeah.
The equator.
I actually like a beach house if I can just casually go to and from the beach. It's all the getting there and coming home that I don't like.
Oh, that's how I'm. That's how I am with camping. I need a hotel. I need a hotel bed. That's a camping for me now.
That's not camping.
It used to not be, but for me now, it is now.
It's glamping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to sleep on the hard frickin' ground. F that noise. Anyway, hey, you're here. We're going to make a good game out of this. And also we have some prizes today. Here are the people that could win today. Well, they're going to win no matter what. So whoever wins, these people are winning. Whether I win or Dunaway wins, it won't matter. They're going to get these codes. It will just depend on which of us wins, because I'm going to be playing for Derek Monk. He is a patron. So, Derek, if you're listening to this, you are on the line here for this today. And then Bartoszy Gajic? Bartosz Gajic. That's who you'll be playing for, Brian Dunaway. And our codes are Proteus. Fantastic first-person shooter.
Words are hard.
I love Proteus. Proteus is such a cool game. If you haven't played Proteus, you're an insane person. You should play it. And then the other person will win Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed Collection.
That's a good one.
Yeah, like a Mario Kart that is actually good. So there's all that. Let's take it from there, Bobby. What do you have for us today?
All right, it's time. I don't have a name for this game, so anybody listening, if you want to suggest a name for this game, but
game.
It's the No Name Game. It's the science game show where you get to show off your science vocabulary.
Ooh, goodness!
All right, here's how it works. I'm going to give you the name of something real from the world of science.
Yeah.
It might be a body part, a bizarre body part, a strange piece of lab equipment, a medical term, and then I'm going to give you a few possible definitions.
Okay.
Only one of them is real, the rest are decoys, and your job, Scott and Brian, is to figure out which one's real. And all of you at home can play along too.
I'm excited about this. I want to know what bizarre body part Dunaway has.
Is this kind of like watching Bugs Bunny when they throw the tags over K9?
Oh, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah, they would like the coyote would be like running and they would stop and they would like put a little sign and say K9 Lupus. I don't know what it was.
Oh, I get you. Like what they would say, K9 Lupus.
I'm gonna win.
Dog Lupus. No, I know what you mean though. They would say what their actual genus was. Very brief, like they would freeze for a second and say the Roadrunner is this. Here's the full science name.
Yeah.
I get where you're going. I like where your head's at. Mm-hmm. It's also very retro of you. I like that a lot.
Also, it is Canis lupus is the
is it
fox? I think.
It is.
Lupus.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
it's not spelled like lupus like that, but lupus.
But like it's like lupine.
Like lunar.
Like you always hear lupine.
Right.
Okay. And then there's
I just wanted to. I gotta back up my South Carolina brother. So.
Yeah, well, it's fine. We're here in Utah. We don't know what we're doing. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and continue down the road.
Who wants to go first? I don't care who goes first.
Let's do Dunaway. He's our guest.
Dunaway will go first. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll ask you a question, Dunaway. You're going to get a chance to pick from one of 4 choices. If you get it right, then you'll get a point. If you don't, Scott, I'll give you a chance to get a half a point by picking one of the remaining choices. Okay?
Got it.
I like this.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. First one, round 1. The word is petrichor. And here are your 4 options. Petrichor, either A, the earthly smell after rain, B, the scent of ozone during a lightning storm, C, a hormone released by plants under stress, or D, an ancient fossilized resin used in perfumes.
Wow, those are all amazing. Also like the idea of my stressed out plants. If you ever go outside and they're all stressed out, dogs are roaming the neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that? Is that some Manticore or Petrichor?
I can't smell.
One of the two.
It smells like Manticore outside.
It smells like Manticore outside.
Yeah.
All right. What was that A one again?
An earthly smell after rain.
Earthly smell.
I should like send
ozone.
these to you is what I should
An
do.
earthly smell after rain. I miss you. That's from that song.
So my choices were essentially after the rain, ozone, plant stress, and what was the other one?
Ancient fossilized resin in perfumes.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's wild. I'm gonna just go
Plant
with.
stress.
I'm gonna go with A.
A.
Petrichor is that earthy smell, right? Is that was the A?
You are correct.
Oh my gosh! Well done, dude. Hold on, let's give you a thing. I didn't even have it ready. There we go.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Petrichor, yeah, that's the name that we get after that earthy smell when it's rained. It's caused by plant oils and a compound called geosmin. which is made by soil bacteria. It gets kicked up into the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to stress out a few plants, and then you're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Humans are actually especially sensitive to it. We can detect petrichor at concentrations of less than 10 parts per trillion.
Good Lord.
And by comparison, sharks sense blood in the water at 1 part per million. So we're about 1,000 times more sensitive to petrichor than sharks are to blood in the water.
My brother used to tell me that it was the smell of worms coming out. That's what he would say.
Yeah, well, not exactly true, but
Yeah.
Right, close enough.
But that's
close enough.
that's what I think of now. If I see worms, I assume I'm smelling worms, but you have educated me today.
That's petrichor, yeah.
Yeah, that's wormicore.
petrichor.
Yeah.
All right, you ready, Scott,
Yep.
for round 2? It's your turn.
Do it.
All right, round 2. The word is frisson.
Frisson.
Frisson. I'll spell it
I'm
for
glad you got this one.
You be frisson. All right.
Yeah. Frisson.
Okay.
Frisson.
All right.
Here are your choices. A type of mild frostbite that affects nerve endings. B, a goosebump-inducing emotional reaction to music or art. C, a temporary eye twitch caused by cold exposure. Or D, a French term for thermal equilibrium in the human body.
Frisson.
Frisson.
Frisson. Frissacea.
The French one's the last. Can you tell me what A and B were again?
A is a type of mild frostbite that affects nerve endings, or B is a goosebump-inducing emotional reaction to music or art.
I don't know why. B sounds right to me. I'm gonna say B.
B sounds right to you. You're an artist. You have probably goosebump-inducing emotional reactions to music or art.
Yeah. Sometimes.
So you feel like you have experienced frisson in those moments.
I have.
Oh, he's talking even longer. That's bad.
You are correct. That's
Oh, I got it! Yay!
Oh, he put the ibid on us.
Yeah. Pull the card from the Ibid deck. That's great.
Yeah, exactly. Frisson. It's that tingly, goosebumpy feeling you get from like powerful music or dramatic film scenes. It's tied to dopamine release in your brain's reward system, reacting to surprise or beauty. It's a cross-cultural experience, so it's been known to happen. It's not a cultural thing. It's everyone experiences it.
You know what I'm gonna do from now on in every Pixar movie when they knowingly start yanking on your emotional strings?
Yeah,
I'm gonna yell frisson.
It's the frissoning. Everybody sit down. It's the frissoning.
Everybody, y'all feel that? That's frisson. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the movie theater.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get
You know what
kicked out, but I'm gonna be proud of what I did. So.
Yeah.
I am learning today that there's a name for everything.
Yep.
So this
There
is the
is.
unnamed name game. Mhm.
Yep.
Well, let's see if you can figure out this next one, Brian. It's the term is, it's not as complicated. It's love dart.
Oh, a love dart. Okay, so is it Cupid core?
Well, I played keytar for them for 2 years during college.
For love dart.
Yeah, they were great.
So what is a love dart? A mating dance behavior in dragonflies. B, a pheromone spraying spine used by skunks.
Holy
C,
crap.
a tiny calcium harpoon used by snails during mating. Or D, a vestigial bone found in some species of bats.
These are all horrible. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well,
Now,
what was the
this is
name
a little
again?
You guys have gotten all of them right, both the questions
We got
right so
two.
far. So.
Yeah.
But I'm better at root words and stuff because I kind of can narrow
this
those
is a
things
tough
down.
one. This is a tough one.
This is you have to be you have to be familiar with some of these things. Let's see. That last one was a vestigial bone and bats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they love dart. So they assume they had like a second reproductive. I don't know. All right.
Put your love dart away.
Put your love dart away. So it was. Give me those again, real quick. I'm sorry, Bob.
All right, a mating dance behavior in dragonflies, a pheromone spraying spine used by skunks, a tiny calcium harpoon used
C
by
feels
snails
right.
during mating,
That was it.
You think
and
it's
a
C?
vestigial bone.
You think it's C?
Yeah, I feel like that's what that. Yeah, I don't know why it feels good. It feels good
See?
like a snail's.
The love dart feels good. It
love
sure
dart.
does.
Yeah, you heard me.
All right.
All right. Well, you're correct. You guys are doing
Oh my
great.
gosh! What?
Yes!
How did you get
That was
that?
a total guess. I don't know.
I was
Yeah.
gonna go with the skunk. I wouldn't have got that right.
That seems weird.
I mean, they're both spines or harpoons of a type. So, but yeah, snails, they stab each other with love darts during mating.
Oh my
It
gosh,
seems like
dude.
I remember watching something on snails.
Yeah, the reason they do it is really interesting. So snails are hermaphroditic. They don't have to, male female doesn't matter. They can mate with each other.
That's the reason why they're in no hurry.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There's just choices everywhere. There's many snails in the sea.
Yeah.
But what they can do is they transfer sperm, and the snail can either use the sperm for reproduction, or they can use the sperm for consumption, like food.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Goodness
okay.
gracious.
Gross. All right. Thank you for sharing that.
It's a little gross, but there's nothing right or wrong about nature.
No, it's only our perspective on that makes it gross. But snails are weird, man. Humans. They don't need opposites to attract. They can just go for it.
Right.
They make their own. They make their own lube in a way.
Yeah.
They're like kryptonite is salt, and
is that true? I've never experimented with that. Is that true, Bobby? Is the salt thing? Is it a particular type of salt, like table salt, or is it?
No, it's just salt, and it's just because it draws the moisture out.
Dries them out.
Right.
Yeah. And it does it so rapidly they kind of freak out. And it's as a kid I did this. I don't do this
I've
now.
never experimented like that, Scott. You're serial killer.
I was a terrible kid. Yeah.
So what the love dart does is it just injects a hormone. It's separate from the sperm, but it just puts a hormone into the snail, which shuts down the consumption process of the sperm and makes it so it will only be used for reproduction. So the snails use it to make sure that their sperm transfer will go towards reproduction.
Yeah.
So they're like nature's little Cupid.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, funny enough, it was the original title for the song by the B-52s, Love Dart, baby. That's
I'm making my next.
Love
Dart, baby. It was the love dart.
What?
I'm writing my Valentine's card right now.
There you go.
Snails on your next Valentine's card. Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Scott, you ready?
Yep, do it.
Here's another one. Number 4 for Scott. What is an autoclave? An autoclave.
Sounds familiar.
I actually think
You may have heard this term before. This one, if you've got some familiarity with labs, you may have heard, or some people listening may have even used one before. But what is it? Is it A, rotating camera used in deep sea research? B, a pressurized oven used to sterilize lab equipment? C, a chamber that freezes samples instantly with nitrogen? Or D, a sensor for detecting heat signatures?
Okay. Sorry, what was the name of it again? I got the answers.
An autoclave.
Autoclave.
Yeah.
So we've got the camera, the oven, the freeze chamber thing, or a sensor for heat.
Don't you love how me and Scott have to simplify it for our brains?
Yeah, next time, truly, we'll get a Discord channel where I can just send you guys the options so you can look at them. But
yeah.
For some reason, it's like a science fiction memory I'm having. It's either heat or freezing.
Okay.
And I guess one's a sensor, but there's something about it being an enclosed thing where we put an alien specimen in it. Get it in the autoclave, someone yells. I honestly, I have a memory of this.
It's an emergency autoclave. I love that.
Yeah.
I'll just take a guess. It's either B or C. I'll say... am I getting that wrong? I'll just say B. I don't know. B.
So you're going with B, a pressurized oven used to sterilize lab equipment?
Yeah.
Well, that's correct.
Oh,
holy crap.
So wait a minute. Like if if you're like a doctor and you had a bunch of tools, you would put those in the autoclave?
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what you would do. That's how surgical equipment gets cleaned in hospitals. They're not, people. You don't have dishwashers cleaning the scalpels or anything like that. They put them into the autoclave, and it's like a pressure cooker. It uses heat and pressure. It sterilizes stuff up to like 120 plus Celsius for 15 or 20 minutes.
I have the weirdest memory of something in a movie or a TV show where the autoclave was either broken or they needed it to do something. They had to
mighty darn good for two dummies, Scott.
Yeah, I feel like we're
great.
getting real lucky is what we're doing. But
that first one I knew. The second one I was luck.
Yeah.
Well, let's do one more for each of you, and then we'll hopefully we can find a winner. If not, I do have a tiebreaker, but let's see. All right,
Look at you.
So Brian, you ready? Here's a word.
Give me it.
Borborygmus.
Okay, I don't know.
Borgness?
That's not even a root word I could think of.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead.
resistance is futile times
okay, I don't know
two.
this at all.
Actually,
Yeah,
I do think I pronounced it wrong. I'm remembering it's Borborygmus. That's what it is. Borborygmus.
Borborygmus.
Now, that can act. Okay, all right.
Well, pronunciation is important. That's why I wanted
is
to make sure to
important.
Yeah. So is it A, the uncontrollable hiccup reflex during digestion? B, a rare muscle spasm in the lower back? C, the medical term for stomach growling? Or D, a type of gas bubble that forms behind the lungs?
A Borborygmus?
Borborygmus. Yeah.
Borborygmus.
It almost sounds like it's not spelled like bulb or nothing, right? There's not like
I just
bulb in part of that.
Picture Dunaway at dinner going, oh, Borborygmus.
That's really bulbing out.
Yeah. That's great. All right. What do you think, buddy?
Give them to me again. Simplify them. Give me to the one's a gas bubble, right? Give it to me.
It's either A, hiccup reflex,
right?
B, muscle spasm in the back, C, stomach growling, or D, a gas bubble in the lungs.
It really feels like if you're going to name something, it's going to be the stomach growl. So I'm going to say, I think it's C. Yeah, I feel like if you're going to name something stupid, it's going to be that.
All right. C, the stomach growling is correct.
Oh my gosh. Are we going to ace this? We did ace it.
God, you guys are doing so well.
Did we ace it?
So much luck.
Well, no, I guess now we have a tiebreaker because none of us have
Well, no, you got one more first.
Okay.
We'll see if you can screw it up
don't fail,
or not.
Scott.
Okay, one more round. Okay. Damn it.
All right.
Oh, this is pressure I don't need.
You know what this means? The next time we play this, Bobby's going to up it to like a 1,000.
I'm scared.
And we're going to have to play on the hard mode.
Terrified.
He's going to murder us.
I'm terrified. All right, Bobby, lay it on me.
All right. So, So it's simple. Stomach growling. That noise is stomach growling. Borborygmus.
I just had it. I just did one. I just had one just now.
Yeah.
I felt it.
And it feels like somebody would need a name for that. That's the only reason why I guessed.
Hunger farts.
Yeah. Hunger farts.
All right, Scott.
Yeah.
The final word to see if you guys are tied or not is dewclaw. Dewclaw.
I know what this is.
Dewclaw. I have no idea.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Is it a type of early morning mineral deposit found on high altitude plants? B, a minor non-functional digit found on the limbs of some animals? C, a weathering pattern seen in sandstone formations shaped by freezing dew? Or D, a curved tool used in veterinary surgery for hoof trimming?
Dewclaw. Early morning mineral.
Early morning minerals.
A minor non-working digit. Like a finger would be a digit, or like a toe or whatever.
Yeah. Not a number that doesn't work.
Right.
Like you give someone a fake phone number. That's a dewclaw.
So it's not a number. That's not a number that isn't working for someone who's under 18. That's not. That's not a minor
dart
digit
or anything like that.
Let's see. A weathering pattern. Give me that one again. The C.
C is a weathering pattern seen in sandstone formations shaped by freezing dew.
Oh, I like that one, but. And a curved tool at the
You're a curved tool.
You know what this is, Dunaway? You actually know?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's a good thing you didn't get it, or that he didn't get it, right, Scott?
Okay, I'll just go with the one that feels good to me. I'm gonna do. Sometimes you just go with what feels good. I'm going with weathering pattern. It sounds cool.
Weathering pattern seen in sandstone formations shaped by freezing dew.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Oh, sorry, Scott.
Shit
the answer
nuggets.
is, well, I said, Dunaway, you can tell me what the answer is?
Yeah. It's that freaky digit that hangs off the back of freaking dog's legs. That
The thing up here that's up at the
little dewclaw thing. Yeah. Ugh.
Yep.
That's called
exactly
a dewclaw?
Right. That's called a dewclaw.
Oh
Gross.
my gosh. That's terrible,
So
dude.
that's right. So Brian got 3.5 points, and Scott, you only got 2 points. So who's our winner?
The winner will be Brian Dunaway. First off, he's the big winner.
Well, sure.
But our big winner, the winner that really matters, are in this case it is Bartosz Gaelic, who will receive a code on Steam anywhere in the world. I assume that person may not be in the States. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed Collection. Fantastic stuff there. Still plays really well. But don't worry, Derek Monk. You're going to get a copy of Proteus, another excellent game. A game I highly recommend people grab if they haven't already. You're both getting free games. I'll send those out to you directly on your accounts on Patreon. All right? So watch for that. Coming to you direct. Hey, Brian Dunaway, yesterday you and I sat down and did some incredible machining.
Ooh, yes, we did. We machined it really incredible. You might remember it from your 90s high school days. Did you ever play that, Bobby?
Yeah, did you ever play The Incredible Machine when you were a kid?
No, I don't know
or
that
teen.
game.
You'd have been a teen, I think. But
you ever heard of Rube Goldberg machine?
I'll bet he has.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Rube Goldberg, like Mousetrap.
Sure. Yeah,
That's
basically,
right.
you know what? In a lot of ways, Mousetrap, the digital game, is kind of what this was.
Yeah.
We didn't really bring that up, but we talked all about it. It was a big deal. There were sequels. There are other games today that you can buy that are a lot like it. But if you have any fondness for those games, or you had a physics teacher who made you play that in computer lab in school, good news. We talk all about it, where it came from, who made it, and why it still holds the hell up on Play Retro. That was yesterday, frogpants.com/Play Retro, or wherever you get your podcasts. Hey, Dunaway, I think you're great. Okay, there we go. That's it for him. He's out of here. Let's get into some news, because why not? It's time for the news, and today it's brought to you again by another science podcast you all need to be checking out, called All Around Science. Bobby, tell us more.
All Around Science is the weekly science podcast that I do with my co-host Mauro. We talk about just interesting things that are in science that we think are cool and interesting. We answer lots of questions from listeners, and we usually hit a science news topic, at least one every week. So it's just our place to get together and geek out about science, because most of the people in our lives, like our spouses, get too irritated with us constantly being like, "Oh, guess what I learned today."
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's awesome. Go check it out. It is at allaroundscience.com. If you're looking for the website, you can also find it wherever you get your podcasts, and you might recognize the album art created by a dork. A dork made it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I did. I searched the internet. Dork who does art.
Yeah, and you skipped past all the whale penises and got straight to me.
Dork art.
Yeah, is that a true thing? I was always taught growing up that a whale penis is a dork. Is that true?
I think that's what I always heard.
Okay, I mean, I'm just looking for scientific verification. So, why else is Bobby here today?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Google says a whale penis is commonly called a dork.
That's great.
Spelt the same way too. D-O-R-K.
Do you think they're like animal scientists, whale specialists sitting around in like a college atmosphere right now going, hey, okay, we need to study the dork? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably is.
For sure.
Okay.
We've finally amassed enough dork for this exhibit at the museum.
That's right. We know all there is to know about the dork. Except the one that makes album art for Bobby. All right. Hey, everybody. It's time for us to do a little bit of news. Marvel's $80 popcorn bucket that they did for the Fantastic Four. I herald its beginning. It is not only out and available. I saw this the other night when we were at the thing, or the other day. Set the world record in Los Angeles. That's what it looks like there for those watching live, if you can't see the video.
What world record for most expensive popcorn?
Well,
bucket?
it sure sounds like it, right? I don't think that part's true, because I've seen some pretty wild ones for over $100, but this one was shaped like the devouring villain Galactus, offers a unique twist on movie snacks. During its unveiling in Los Angeles, the container drew excited fans to the TCL Chinese Theater and set a Guinness World Record. The mammoth movie snack holder tied to the upcoming movie, blah, 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 measures 20 inches, or 51 centimeters for space points, people. Just kidding. I like the metric system. Don't send me your emails. 17.5 inches tall. It boasts capacity of 341 ounces. That's 10 liters of popcorn, or anything.
That is really big.
It's very big. Maybe too big.
I just got out my ruler. It's taller than a ruler, and it's Wow, that's really big.
Yeah, it's really big. I would, by the way, never pay for this. I don't even think Brian's Super Marvel fan would pay for this. It just seems ridiculous. You know? Give them to us for free. We're a podcast, you know?
Yeah. Podcasters get a lot of really, they're very important in this society.
Oh, no. I don't even know how we would do it without us, you know? How do we move on? Lacey Knoll, tour guide of the Chinese theater, presented the bucket to eager onlookers and said, "It's $80 and people are already currently eating it up," she says.
Oh, how funny.
That's a non-biased position there. Chat's right. Ibit would just 3D print one. Like, why would he need to buy one of these? Just make
That's
it.
too big for the printer. You'd definitely
do it in chunks, man.
Yeah, you definitely would have to do it in multiple parts.
Yep, but you'd have to cure it really well if it's on the resin because you don't want that resin goo in your popcorn. It'll kill you.
Ugh.
It's poison. Yeah. Anyway, the Galactus container isn't about size. It features metallic finish, piercing blue lights for eyes. Those are LEDs built into the thing. Added to its appeal as a display piece long after the popcorn is gone. The record-breaking popcorn represents more than just a novel way to serve cinema snacks. It's part of a broader strategy to make more money. So, but here's the question. What is the actual thing it broke?
The record. Yeah, what's the record?
Okay, record-breaking. Let's see. The buckets are
maybe
fantastic.
It's biggest popcorn bucket?
Galactus containers and just about size. Let's see. It doesn't actually say what the record is. Reuters. This is disappointing. Hold on. It must be the size. Because what else would it be?
Yep, says it's broke the Guinness World Record for the largest popcorn container commercially available.
Okay, well that's a dumb record and I hate it.
That is a dumb record.
I don't like that. Record shouldn't be.
I'm going to go print one a little bit larger and then make it commercially available on Etsy.
Yeah. Then it would be something people could buy and you could then apply to the Guinness book and then they would just change it and say Bobby did a better one.
Yeah.
That seems really dumb to me. I don't know why.
What they should have done with this is they should have made the opening of the popcorn bucket at the bottom so you hold it upside down. That way when you're done with it, you can wear it as a helmet.
Oh my gosh. Well, also for $80 you should talk. You should be able to push a button and have it go. Or have you be almost out of popcorn and have it go.
For $80 it should do my taxes. That's expensive.
It should go, "I hunger," or something. A little voice chip in there, you know?
And then its mouth opens and popcorn spits out.
That's right. Or, I'll tell you this. For $80, it ought to have its own Silver Surfer that comes and warns me that it's on its way. I herald his beginning. That's what I need.
That'd be great. You put popcorn in the microwave, and then the Silver Surfer starts like spinning around. And
yeah, these are the things.
Popcorn's coming.
These are the things I want.
The popcorn.
I herald your fatness. I herald your unhealthy habits. I herald Galactus. It'd be amazing. All right, where are we here? Let's get to the next bit here. Chuck E. Cheese. Charles Emerson Cheese. Actually, I think we've determined here on the show that Chuck E. Cheese's middle name, the middle initial is for entertainment, I think.
Yeah, it's Mr. Entertainment Cheese.
Yeah, it's Charles Entertainment Cheese. Fromage to his parents. Caught in a credit card fraud trap.
Oh, my God.
Not the official mascot, of course, because that would be very weird. But a Chuck E. Cheese mascot had to cough up some serious dough to bail himself out of the pokey. That's what they used to call jail back in like the 20s. So let's bring that back. The pokey. Why do you think they call it the pokey? Maybe I don't want to know.
Yeah, that's my first thought.
Yeah. There's a big guy in there named Sam who's a little pokey, if you get my drift. I don't want that. Anyway, after getting arrested at a Charles Entertainment Cheese joint in Florida.
They wrote that in the article.
Yeah, that's not me. That's them. It's unclear, but it appears Tallahassee cops knew the identity of the man inside the mouse and knew where he worked because they promptly arrived on scene and removed the faux mouse from the joint right in the middle of a children's birthday party in progress.
I like that they clarified that it was a faux mouse, like just in case you were wondering if they accidentally removed a real mouse instead.
Yeah, or a dead mouse, which would be a music performer.
Which would be, an EDM performer.
That's right. Chuck E. Cheese, here he is right here. They actually took this, I mean, it's hats off by now. You can see it on the car. But they actually, when they arrested him, let's see if I can get video of that. No, they don't. Oh, there it is. They actually.
Oh, they did it in the Chuck E. Cheese too.
Yeah.
What about the kids?
Look at them back there. They've blurred them out for their safety, and they said, "Sorry, kids, Chucky did some bad shit." And they.
Oh, what a lazy Chuck E. Cheese he's wearing blue jeans when he's in his costume.
Yeah, I don't think Charles E. Cheese has been living up to his name.
Maybe he was off work that day.
Come with me, Chuck E., says the TMZ article. Fantastic.
Wow.
Anyway, this was not his first fake credit card caper. He allegedly did the same thing at least once before in the last 6 months. Let's see. Jones is charged with theft of a credit card, criminal use of personal identification information, and fraudulent use of a credit card more than twice in 6 months. He was booked and released Thursday on a $1,000 bond. Yeah, I feel like you ought to be able to charge him with like falsely impersonating a child's mascot. You know what I mean?
Wait, did I miss something? Is he not a real Chuck E. Cheese? Is he faking it?
He was fake. You know what? They don't say. Does he work there?
That's what I assumed is that he worked there. He has the helmet.
It's like that.
Head.
It's like that Delta co-pilot yesterday. Did you hear about that guy?
No.
So right before this flight, the police stormed this plane and pulled a pilot off of there, arrested him and cuffed him and took him out of there, charged with like a bunch of horrible stuff, like child porn and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh.
So as part of some long-term scheme, they finally caught him or whatever. But can you imagine being on that flight, sitting there just getting ready to read your book and put your earphones in, and you look up and you see cops carting out what appears to be just the main pilot in cuffs going, oh my gosh, what is happening to my flight? I would be freaking the F out.
That would be my first thought is, oh my God, now this flight's getting delayed.
Yeah, I would be so freaked by that as a flyer. I don't like flying anyway. I don't need weird things to happen while I'm on my flights. I need it to go smooth as possible, no turbulence, and no Lieutenant Yar. Hopefully someone does a title. I see a good Chuck E. Cheese for in replacement for bees has already made the list, so that's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for today's news and for today's show. Like I said, it's a short one today. No Recommentals. Big changes coming next week, but none that are going to affect most people too much. But we're going to do some tweaks to the format. We've been planning these for a couple of weeks and in my own head for about a year. And they're all going to start.
Adding carpool karaoke.
That's right, baby. Bringing that British guy back that no one likes to host. What's his name? Forgot. James Corden.
Yeah.
Did I get that right? Wow.
Corden, yeah.
You know, it's this huge brain inside my tiny hat. Just pumping out the info, pumping out the facts. That's what I do. It's all good stuff, though. We're looking forward to it. We will. I'll be putting out some stuff this week to explain what it all is. And oh no, that's not true. We're back tomorrow. We have a normal show tomorrow. Brian's back in town. Wendy will be here. It's like all normal tomorrow. All right. Sorry. I don't want to overly confuse things. Next week, there are some changes, but tomorrow is just like normal. There's nothing. We're not gone. We're here. And Brian will actually be back. And he can tell us all the debauchery that happened in our nation's capital. I'm looking forward to it. He stormed the Capitol. I mean, I know that for sure. And at some point, he scaled the entirety of what's the big spire? Not Lincoln Memorial. Washington Monument. He climbed that whole thing all the way to the tip. He yelled.
Just wanted to check, is there really gold up there?
Yeah. Because there's a rumor about that. Well, I don't know because he didn't say. I don't want to spoil it, but maybe he found gold. And then he leaped off, parachuted to safety into the loving open lap of the Lincoln Memorial.
Right.
And landed right there where Lincoln's crotch is. So we're going to hear all about that. Okay, all about
they
that.
Call that the Lincoln Leap.
Yeah. That thing I just absolutely did not make up and is totally a real thing. He's going to talk about that tomorrow.
Yep.
It's going to be great. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of a song because Brian left me a song to play, and it's a good one. It's an indie in the middle, but kind of an indie at the end kind of game. And this is... Let's see. My Veronica and Friends. Oh, it's two bands. This is interesting. Okay. So it's a split EP called Farewell Skylines. This thing's out on the 8th. So it's right around the corner. And this is, let's see, LA DIY bands, My Veronica and Friends House. are putting this together. I don't know who these guys are, but I really like this track. I pre-listened to it before the show, and it's very, very good. The song is called Sacred Heart, I believe. Let me make sure that's correct. Yes. Again, check it out when it comes out in full form, coming soon. I think that'll do it for us. Bobby, huge thanks for being here. Go check out his shows, guys. The Daily Science Brief, and of course, All Around Science on the weekly. All right, do all that stuff. It was really good having you for a couple days, man.
Yeah, it was fun. I always love coming on here, so thanks for having me.
You bet. And we'll see him soon on an upcoming Monday for another science segment, of course. I think maybe even next Monday, actually. Yeah, it's your turn next week, isn't it?
Well, good. Well, I guess maybe.
Maybe. Oh, I took Monday off this week, so maybe I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out, guys. That's what we do here on the show. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Wear them loud and proud, friend. Be large and in charge. You're always welcome at frogpants.com.
We know that's a bunch of bull.